Who said I intend to live forever, or die trying? B. Groucho Marx. Which comedian said a day without sunshine is like, night? B. Stephen Wright. Who famously said I'm sick of following my dreams, I'm just going to ask them where they're going and hook up with them later? A. Mitch Hedberg. Which writer said the only mystery in life is why the kamikaze pilots wore helmets? C. George Carlin. Who claimed I don't suffer from insanity, I enjoy every minute of it? B. Oscar Wilde. Which actress said I don't suffer from stress, I'm a carrier? C. Lily Tomlin. Who joked I am so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I am saying? A. Oscar Wilde. Which comedian quipped a clear conscience is a sure sign of a bad memory? B. Mark Twain. Who said the early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese? B. Stephen Wright. I'm writing a book, I've got the page numbers done was humorously said by which writer? A. Stephen King. Who said success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts? A. Winston Churchill. Which motivational speaker said your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude? A. Zig Ziglar. Who is known for the quote, the only way to do great work is to love what you do? A. Steve Jobs. Which author said don't watch the clock, do what it does, keep going? C. Sam Levinson. Who said it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop? A. Confucius. Which famous athlete said success is no accident, it is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice and most of all, love of what you are doing? B. Usain Bolt. Who is known for the quote, believe you can and you're halfway there? A. Theodore Roosevelt. Which female entrepreneur said the question isn't who's going to let me, it's who is going to stop me? C. Ayn Rand. Who said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take? B. Wayne Gretzky. Which philosopher is known for the quote, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall? A. Aristotle. Who said the only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today? C. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Which millionaire said success is not in what you have, but who you are? B. Zig Ziglar. Who said don't be distracted by criticism, remember the only taste of success some people get is to take a bite out of you? C. Zig Ziglar. Which millionaire said start where you are, use what you have, do what you can? C. Arthur Ashe. Who said the only way to do great work is to love what you do? C. Steve Jobs. Which millionaire said it's not about money or connections, it's the willingness to outwork and outlearn everyone? A. Gary Vaynerchuk. Who said I never dreamed about success, I worked for it? A. Estee Lauder. Which millionaire said failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently? B. Henry Ford. Who said success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm? A. Walt Disney. Which millionaire said life is too short to have a job that you don't love? C. Jack Ma. Who said know thyself? A. Socrates. Which Greek philosopher coined the phrase he who is not contented with what he has, would not be contented with what he would like to have? A. Epicurus. Who said the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing? C. Socrates. Which Greek poet said even a god finds it hard to love and be wise at the same time? A. Homer. Who said it is easy to be brave from a safe distance? A. Aesop. Which Greek philosopher said wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants? A. Diogenes. Who said happiness depends upon ourselves? C. Aristotle. Which Greek playwright said a good character when established is not easily overthrown? A. Aeschylus. Who said nothing great comes into being all at once? A. Hesiod. Which Greek philosopher said the only thing I know is that I know nothing? C. Socrates. Who said the famous quote, "You can't handle the truth"? C. Jack Nicholson. Which actor said I feel the need for speed in the movie Top Gun? A. Tom Cruise. Who said why so serious in the movie The Dark Knight? B. Heath Ledger. Which actor said may the force be with you in the Star Wars movies? C. Alec Guinness. Who said I'll be back in the movie Terminator? A. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Which actor said Houston, we have a problem in the movie Apollo 13? A. Tom Hanks. Who said to infinity and beyond in the movie Toy Story? A. Tim Allen. Which actor said you had me at hello in the movie Jerry Maguire? A. Tom Cruise. Who said I see dead people in the movie The Sixth Sense? B. Haley Joel Osment. Which actor said frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn in the movie Gone with the Wind? A. Clark Gable. Which singer said, music is a language that doesn't speak in particular words, it speaks in emotions? A. Adele. Who famously said, I think music in itself is healing. It's an explosive expression of humanity. It's something we are all touched by? C. Kurt Cobain. Which singer said, when you're singing you can hear the echo of people in the audience singing every single word with you, and that was that big dream that I had for myself? C. Beyoncé. Who once said, I feel like you don't know if someone's equipped for the unexpected until they're faced with the unexpected? A. Alicia Keys. Which singer said, I think my music is like a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's very sweet, but if you get too close it can bite you? A. Rihanna. Who famously said, I try to be like a sponge when I'm around inspirational people, I soak it up. B. Michael Jackson. Which singer said, "The great thing about music is that you can write a song about anything, but for me, it's about telling stories"? B. John Legend. Who once said, "You know when I feel inwardly beautiful? When I am with my girlfriends and we are having a goddess circle." C. Lord. Which singer said, "I am a human being and I fall in love and sometimes I don't have control of every situation"? A. Selena Gomez. Who famously said, "Creating music is a wonderful way to have a conversation with people in places you never go. Music is a universal language"? C. Elton John. Who said, "It ain't over till it's over"? B. Yogi Berra. Which sports personality said, "Just do it"? B. Serena Williams. Who said, "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee"? A. Muhammad Ali. Which athlete said, "Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard"? C. Kevin Durant. Who said, "Success is where preparation and opportunity meet"? C. Babe Ruth. Which basketball player said, "I've failed over and over and over again in my life and that is why I succeed"? C. Michael Jordan. Who said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take"? C. Wayne Gretzky. Which tennis player said, "I've always believed that you should never, ever give up and you should always keep fighting even when there's only a slightest chance"? B. Serena Williams. Who said, "Champions keep playing until they get it right"? C. Billie Jean King. Which sports legend said, "The only way to prove that you're a good sport is to lose"? C. Ernie Banks. Who said the famous quote, "The purpose of literature is to turn blood into ink"? C. William Faulkner. Which writer is known for the quote, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do"? C. Steve Jobs. Who said, "If you don't have time to read, you don't have the time, or the tools, to write"? B. Stephen King. Which writer famously said, "The first draft of anything is shit"? A. Ernest Hemingway. Who said, "Write what should not be forgotten"? A. Isabel Allende. Which writer is known for the quote, "No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader"? B. Robert Frost. Who said, "Words can be like X-rays if you use them properly. They'll go through anything"? B. Aldous Huxley. Which writer is known for the quote, "A word after a word after a word is power"? A. Margaret Atwood. Who said, "Description begins in the writer's imagination, but should finish in the reader's"? A. Stephen King. Which writer said, "Writing is the painting of the voice"? A. Voltaire. Who said, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing"? B. Socrates. Which philosopher said, "I think, therefore I am"? B. Descartes. Who said, "The unexamined life is not worth living"? C. Socrates. Which philosopher said, "To be is to be perceived"? A. Berkeley. Who said nothing exists except atoms and empty space, everything else is opinion. B. Epicurus. Which philosopher said God is dead? A. Nietzsche. Who said cogito, ergo sum? C. Descartes. Which philosopher said you have your way, I have my way, as for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist? B. Nietzsche. Who said courage is knowing what not to fear? C. Plato. Which philosopher said history is the interpretation of the significance that the past has for us? A. Hegel.